is I teach, I send you guys all the things you're gonna need, the videos, I record them, and these are just Q&As to make you better at what understanding everything that I was teaching. That's why after I send you the videos, I'm like, write down everything you don't understand that I was teaching, and then we'll go through it during class. Do you understand? Yo,
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that's why I always tell you, write down everything that you're gonna need during class, so that when we're in class, we can do everything. You can ask. Like these classes are all about you. Like these sessions, the Zoom sessions are all about you. They're not about me. You know, everything that I had to teach is already on those videos. But if you have questions or there's things you don't understand, um, this is your chance to ask, and let me assist you with all that.
All right.
Yeah. So you can start, guys. You can start.
So my main concern is, can you hear me nicely?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my main concern about all the videos and stuff was like, I'm not sure I understand nicely how you can tell exactly like when it's trending down, when it's trending up, because I know that like you explained with the structural platform, right? Like the lines you drew, the horizontal lines you drew straight, those floors and ceilings and those type of things you explained with the tennis ball. But I'm not really sure how to like identify when it's gonna do that.
Okay.
That's my main concern. Like I'm not sure how to identify when it's about to do that.
Okay. So you all see the white screen? Can you guys see the white screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So for
Yeah, I
instance,
can see. I can hear you now as well.
if the mic, oh, okay, sorry. Let me undo that quickly. Um, and use this line as I thought I was on this one. So, or let me just use the arrow one. If the market is going up, let's say from here, and it goes up, and then after that, the market starts going down. Now, like I said, when the market hits this area, it's gonna find support, right? Let's say this was,
Yeah,
or actually it's not support yet, but let's say now the market starts moving up again like this. You understand? So now, since the market got here and it created structure, what's gonna happen is the market, when it comes back to that zone or this area, that's where it's gonna find structure, because here structure was created. You understand?
I understand what you're saying about the swing. Yes, you said every time the market hits a swing, structure is created.
It's created. So this is
Yeah,
exactly where it's supposed, not exactly, but this is where it's gonna go up again. You understand? This
I
area,
understand what you're saying.
this area is exactly where it's gonna go up. And now that it gave us another swing here, this area is where the market will do what? The market will either, wait, hold on. The market will either break above, go higher, and then after that,
Yeah,
test and come back down here. Sorry. Um, it will retest and come back down here. Or if it breaks through this area, then it's coming back to this structure. You understand? So now
yes,
from here, if it breaks through this, what's going to happen if the market goes up? It's going to stop here. Why? Because there is structure. And if it goes higher than that, then it's going where? Here to this area now. You understand? So these areas are where the market is supposed to turn around. If it comes back here, it will stop here, here, or here. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yes. Are you answered?
Yeah, but it's yes, I'm answered, but it's highly like unlikely to exactly know when it's gonna break through those structures. Eh? Like you can't get that right if you to know exactly when it's gonna do that.
Yes, that's why we have confluence. Confluence is when you trade different strategies at the same time, and they if they're all giving you the
You're
same
supposed to assume that it's gonna.
huh?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. You're breaking up a little bit. Can you repeat that, please?
I said there's something called confluence. Confluence is when multiple you see
Okay.
this is market structure, right? So if you're trading market structure and you're
Yeah.
mixing it with other strategies, like for instance, there's trend lines where you draw a trend line maybe from here and it goes up like this. And what you do is, so hold on. What happens is you keep finding these support zones here. You understand what I'm saying? So now
Yeah, sure.
if you found support here and now this is a second support, if you look at that support and there's also this thing here, like this structure, this structure. So if it comes here now, this gives you a perfect entry. You understand? Because price action
Oh,
is telling you that the market is gonna go up. Structure is telling you that the market is gonna go up. And the one thing I like mostly about price action is, let's say the market is going up, for instance, I'm going to set an example, and it comes, let's say here, and we have structure. But besides the structure, the reason why price action is more reliable is because if this is the direction you're going to be taking, what's going to happen is the market will spike the trend line, but your stop loss is going to be something like this. You understand? The stop loss is
yeah,
going to be here, and then your take profit is going to be this much.
sure.
So if you're risking 500, you're going to make 5K. And that's what will keep you successful as a trader. It's different from, I'm going to show you, let me show you in a live chart. Also,
Yeah, please. I think I would understand much better.
this meeting is being recorded, guys. So I'm going to send it to you. So don't stress. For instance, I'm going to do this with NASDAQ. Is this NAS? Oh, yes, NAS. Now, if I'm drawing, let's say, for instance, I draw a trend line like this. We're not on trend lines yet. We're going to do that next week when we're doing price action. But let's say the market comes all the way up here and then it hits the trend line. If it hits the trend line and it's going to fail and drop, what's going to happen first is we're also going to look at this area because it's a structure zone. You understand? It's a support and resistance zone according to structure. So you can see, I'm going to mark this down. Actually, I'm going to mark it down from here. Or from here, it's fine, but I'm going to show you something just now. Now, if you look at this zone here, from here, we had resistance, right? Resistance, resistance, and another resistance. So it's not just this, it's the whole area now. So if you find confluence, let's say the market comes here, and then the market gives you a sell here on this area. If they give you a sell with a 0.01, what's going to happen is you're probably going to risk this much. You're going to do this. Let me type in a take profit. Let's say 11060. Let's say that's my take profit. I'm going to make it lower, but let's say you see this area here. If you draw a trend line again here, like this, and like this is going to be your another structure zone. If you look at this area from here, I'm going to do this. What's this thing? I'm going to do this. You see from here, you have structure, which is support. And then you have another support. And then you have another support here. So probably if this starts dropping, that could be your take profit from there. You could be targeting this area. So what I'm going to show you now is if this is your target, and you think the market is going to come all the way down there, let me drag this to maybe somewhere around here. So what you can see is, I'm going to put this here. You can see, I don't know if you can see it if you're using a phone, but you can see that your take profit is 9,500, 9,600.
Sure.
And if you're risking that 9,600, your stop loss is probably going to be somewhere around here. You understand? So you're probably going to be risking about 3, 4, 500. But whenever I'm risking, I have a 1 minute strategy that can help me only risk about $100 per trade. So I'm going to teach you that too. It's part of the NASDAQ package. So what's going to happen is, if now your target is here, you're risking this much. You're risking probably 500, 200, 100 to make 9,500. So if you have a
Yeah.
maybe $2,000 account, I mean 2,000 Rand account, you can, or 3,000, let's say 3,000, you can place a 0.02 and then your take profit can be here. You understand? So if with a 0.02, this will make you about 19.5K. You understand? And you'll be risking about 400, 500 Rand. You understand? So that's how you grow your account. And also, let me show you something. I'm gonna do this quickly. Calculator, new screen share. Can you guys see the calculator?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's say, for instance, you are making 10K per profit, right? And out of 10 trades, you win 5 trades, right? So we times it times 5. And when you lose $200. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? So that's 1,000. So that means every time you trade with that type of risk to reward ratio, you are risking how much? You are risking 1,000 to make 50K. If you're losing 5 out of 10 trades, you're risking 1,000 to make 50K. So regardless of what happens, if you lose 10 trades, then you're gonna lose how much? About 2,000 rands. So if you lose 20, it doesn't compete. You understand what I'm saying? You can lose 20 trades in a row and just win 5, and you have 50,000. You probably lost about 5,000. So you still have 45,000. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how you build an account. That's how you remain a successful trader. A lot of people, this is what they get wrong. People focus too much on how accurate are your signals, or how accurate is the strategy of yours. It doesn't matter. As long as your risk to reward ratio is too high, then you stay successful.
Sure.
If you have 50K, you can place let's say 0.5 trade, you understand, and make 50,000 with one signal, with one trade. And if you're trading, you're making 50,000. That means with 5 wins, you can make 250K with NASDAQ.
Yeah, you'll just be doubling your account every single day.
Yes, bro. You can have so much growth. It's not every single day. That's another thing that people don't get right. Let me show you guys something also. Let me go back to a chart. Sometimes, for instance, you be like, oh, bro, are you giving us signals today? Why would I give you signals if the market is doing this? I want this. I want the market to come here so I can give you a good signal. You understand what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Sometimes the market is still in the middle of the air and it hasn't gotten to the entry yet. And sometimes it can take a whole day of just playing around and doing nothing. And people expect me to give signals while the market is doing that. How? I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know that I'm supposed to give signals. So I'm not going to put so much pressure on myself because of that. You understand?
But sorry, to not interrupt, I just want to ask you where you did that entry. You see where you did your entry. How do you know for sure that it won't break the resistance level and go up continuously instead of going down where you sold?
Perfect question. Let me tell you what happens. Okay, I'm gonna say this is the third one. The second one tells you where it gives you the resistance, right? The third one is the one that's supposed to turn around. Now, rightfully, the market, I'm gonna use this as an example, right?
Sure.
let's say the third one comes and does this. That's an entry. That means sell. If it does this, it means sell. If it does this, it's still a sell. As long as the candlestick hasn't closed above, it's still a sell. So if the
Okay.
candlestick, if the candle, let's focus on this green candlestick. If the candlestick does something like this, it's a buy now. It's over. You have to wait for the market to either go up a little bit and come back to retest. But once it breaks and closes above the trend line, that's a buy. Make
And
sense?
the trend line is measured from that high point where you put it on, that high point of Nasdaq earlier in the day, or
Okay, let me show you also with structure, right? With structure, I'm gonna do this. You see the spike, this green spike here.
sure.
That green spike, okay, let me draw it from here. It's like this. From the end of the spike, from the beginning of the spike to the end, that's the support and resistance. So now, if the market goes and spikes this, even if it goes low and spikes and come back and close here, it's a buy. It's still an uptrend. And then if it goes above a certain area, if it goes below this area, it can go, but it's not supposed to close. The candlestick is not supposed to be red below this, or you understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's supposed to go high. So that's how you
Yeah,
know
I
it's
remember.
high.
Yeah, I remember you said as soon as the candlestick closes above or below the trend line, it means the trend is over. The up or down trend is over.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Ask questions, guys. Feel free. Are you out of questions?
Yeah, that's all I've had to ask you, just to understand the whole structure, strategy you had me watch the videos on.
Yeah. But I'm glad, bro. Like
So that's all
I
I
like
need
it
to
when people
understand
have
from you.
questions, bro.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying, if I keep asking you questions, I'm just going to be going around in circles anyway, because I'm just going to
Oh yeah.
just try to find surety on the exact same stuff. So I don't want to make you go in circles the whole time.
Yeah. No problem.
So you use, which window do you use to get the this out view, like, of the market?
Which what?
Like the time frame you use, because I can see it's August and until October, this time frame.
Oh, I use all time frames, bro. I use them for different reasons. I'll explain.
Okay.
From 1 hour, you see from here to here, we're looking at where the market might be going. From 30 minutes to, unless it's Nasdaq, 30 minutes to lower time frame, we're looking for entries. With Nasdaq, you look for your entries here, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Understand? Because Nasdaq moves a lot.
Okay.
So yeah,
So where would you start drawing the trend lines, like in the 1 hour or the 15 minutes or?
we're gonna talk about the trend lines next week when we're doing price action. Price action
Oh,
is
okay, I
a
understand.
strategy on its own. If you see someone saying, I'm teaching you guys how to trade breakouts, and that's a trading course, that's not a strategy. That's just what's it called? That's it's not a real strategy. It's just it's like paying for tires and paying for the whole car, but you only get tires. It's a part of price action.
Mm,
You understand what I'm saying? So for instance,
yeah.
this is resistance, right? And this gave us resistance. Then what happened? We found support, we found support, and then now they're going up. And what do you think it's gonna happen? If they keep going down to that take profit, do you see what's gonna happen? It's gonna find structure here, structure here, structure here, and structure. It's gonna react to that structure, and it's also gonna be reacting to this trend line. Do you understand?
Yeah. So if it has to hit your take profit where you set that TP for, then that means it's a buy, right? Because it's gonna find resistance and go back up
It's gonna find support, yes.
and go back up from there.
Yes. And also, I think I don't know from where, I can try and draw a trend line from here and see what happens. Do you see that?
Yeah.
We're going to
Sure.
talk about trend line. Trend lines are more fun, bro. Like It's not like structure. Structure is a bit boring for me, but I know it's very important. But you see that like there's support. So that's how you find, confluence and everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm really keen to learn this whole strategy because it really looks like it works. Like
It works, bro. It works.
I just want to understand
The
everything.
thing
Like,
is,
I just
the
want to.
reason why we can't have 100%, there's too many fundamentals. Sometimes you trading and market starts spiking around because Trump said something, or Google
Yeah,
is not doing well, or that and that is not doing well, or Netflix is not doing well. Then it's just gonna spike around, bro.
I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are all my questions from my side for the session. But I definitely understand the whole strategy a little bit more.
Yeah. Guys,
Will you please just send me this video again, the recording of this session, so that I can just rewatch it?
hey, I'm gonna send it to everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah. Guys, any more questions?
Hi guys, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I know. I was saying I'm all right with this part. It's fine. We can continue if there's nothing else. But I'm sharp with this part.
Like I said, these are Q&As, bro. Like,
Oh, okay. No,
see,
no, it's fine.
I sent you all the things that you have to know about structure, but if you want to get deeper into it, these are Q&As. These are sessions for you to understand more. Because I can't just teach, but not understand if you guys understand. So that's why I did the classes separately as videos. And then after that, this is just about you guys. It's for you to get better and understand and questions, because I feel like there's a lot of mistakes, man, that I've noticed that a lot of teachers make. You understand? They go to these venues and they get there, talk for 2 hours, and only give students 5 minutes to or 10 minutes to ask questions. So what I do is I rather teach
Yeah.
everything that I have to teach and send it to you so that you can watch it repeatedly, and write down all your questions. And for that whole strategy, I'm gonna give you a whole week where you can just ask me as many questions so that you can get better. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Yeah. Renee,
Hello,
your
can you hear
questions,
me?
bro? Yeah.
Not as of yet. I have no questions now.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna send these videos to everyone, and even the guys that couldn't attend, and then we're gonna resume tomorrow every day at 8:30. Now I have to prepare for another class that starts now at 9:30.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
No, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Write down more questions, practice, and then write down more questions. And then Renee, I know you were late, but I'll send you the video too on the group. I'm gonna create, like, today I was too busy, guys. So that's why I was trying to talk to you guys, but at the same time try to get everything done. So I'm gonna create groups for all the people. The NASDAQ. I think I already done it with the full course, and I'm also gonna do it with the NASDAQ class.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Thank you very much.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, man.
No way.